Okay, from F1, I'll move back to Venus Williams, how she was able to avenge. You can say that her defeat because at Wimbledon, she got to the final. It was Muguruza that ensured that she couldn't win it. But this time around the WTA finals, her victory over Muguruza ensured that she is in the semis. While Muguruza won, she's ending her year with a defeat.
Yeah, that's it. We got ahead of ourselves earlier. But then again, the achievements of this lady will make you, want to talk about her at her age. So, she got the Grand Slam final this year for crying out loud. And, let's not concentrate on her age. Let's talk about tennis. If you're among the elites, there has to be something good about you. If you are beating people who won Grand Slams this year, people who played the Grand Slam finals this year, there must be something
spectacular
about you. And the way she's been able to, you talk about revenge. She didn't do it for herself alone, did it for her sister as well. Gabriel Muguruza beat the only lady to have beat both sisters in 2017. And so, I think this would have meant much to Venus. And a lot of people are beginning to root for Venus, and then this one. Despite the first set was it's straight sets. First set was a bit close. The second one, she got into it and did what she had to do, and she won. Very happy for her.
Yeah, I think after the game, Muguruza was stunned because she said she was amazed at at her own inability to overcome Venus Williams, someone she just defeated at Wimbledon.
She took the lead in the two sets. At some point, she was in the lead.
In the lead, yes.
It choked. Venus just took it. Can we even say she choked? I think Venus was just playing good tennis.
Yeah, she was.
Because we're not talking of forced errors.
Yes,
that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about somebody just who couldn't hold her nerve.
Yeah.
And if you can't hold your nerve against an opponent, it means that opponent must really be putting you under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. And she almost wept here, she almost wept because at the end of the day, it was really a spectacular one for Venus Williams. The thing is, this match lasted 1 hour, 41 minutes.
Wow.
And she is likely going to face Karina Wozniacki, in the other stage, talking about the semi-final. She's the winner of the red group. So it's likely going to be like that.
She's done in the red group. And as it stands, Venus is second in the white group. If you just do your mathematics, I don't know if anything. I don't think.
Yeah, it's just that's the way it is.
I think the second place is what's going to be up for grabs today. Simona Halep, Carolina Garcia, and and the other. I don't think the other lady is still in it because those two ladies that I mentioned have one wins apiece. So we'll see what happens in that one as well. Yeah,
KOC is going to join them. Okay, now still talking about the 37-year-olds. Why one is still making the very best of her tennis. We have Martina Hingis. She's retiring for the 3rd time. Remember the first time she retired as a 22-year-old when she was battling injuries after winning about 5 Grand Slam. At that time, she was a teenager. She won 5 singles, women's singles title when she was just a teenager. At 22, she retires because of injury. She was battling and all that. Then later, she came back, started her doubles. She was banned for cocaine for 2 years. She announces her retirement. And 2013, she came back. She's been winning a lot of titles. And now she is saying, after the WTA Tour finals, she will be calling it quits for real.
If you've done it 3 times, I think when you say it, a lot of people will take it a pinch of salt. But Martina Hingis, she just... When she burst onto the scene, some of us just couldn't. She was so young, so dominant, youngest ever player to be #1, and that was in March 1997. Now she's had a lot of issues in her life, but she's keep coming on. But we must say, women's tennis, you have a lot of players who one day today, I'm not playing anymore. The next time they will come. Martina Navratilova, Kim Clijsters, Justin, and then the list is endless. They come. And, when whatever they are doing doesn't really satisfy, they just come back and say, this is what I know how to do. This is the only thing I'm good at doing. And they come back. But I think this time, age will probably
she's
mean
retiring for good.
That this one is for real.
It's a real. Okay, we'll just take a look at some of her achievements because this lady, it's someone you need to really, you can call one of the legends of the game. 5 singles Grand Slam titles. I will emphasize that again. She won this when she was a teenager. Missed doubles Grand Slam titles. How many she won now, which is really huge. She also had 13 doubles Grand Slam titles. 43 total of WTA singles crowns and 64 doubles crowns in the WTA. So she's one lady that you looked at and you ask yourself, how was she able to achieve all this? But right now, she says she's living the sport. She's one of those who will definitely going to miss. Still talking about her youngest ever. I talked about the fact that she was youngest ever Grand Slam singles champion. That was in 1997, the Australian Open. She won it when she was just 16 years, 3 months. That was pretty young. Then youngest ever, #1 ranked player. That was March in 1997 also. Then ranked 5th on the most weeks at #1 list with 209. 209 days she was, #1 in the world. She's ranked 5th. She became the 4th woman in history to win the calendar year doubles Grand Slam. And that was in 1998. That was when she achieved that feat. Also, the 3rd woman to hold the #1 ranking in singles and doubles at the same time. Also in 1998. You would say that's her biggest year. And also another one is that she returned to #1 in doubles in October, 19 years after reaching the top. I just love these ladies when they just go on and just try to achieve.
She's been able to escape scrutiny and the spotlight because she wasn't really doing the singles. She was mixed doubles.
I think maybe because of that injury she had, she felt okay. She
found a way to reinvent herself and stayed away from public glare. But for us on this side, we're constantly seeing her name pairing with somebody, even Navratilova at some point that we expected. What is this old lady still doing? She comes. I think for them, having another person share the burden makes it. But then again, you still have to be good to be able to achieve all of those things she's doing. So all the best to her.
All the best to her, definitely. Now let's talk about Roger Federer, another veteran who is not really ready to leave the sport despite her age. Now this spectacular victory, 6-1, 6-3 that he had in Basel. We're talking about the fact that he's going for 8th at the Swiss Indoors.
Home favorite. Home favorite. Everybody's rooting for the Swiss maestro to do it in Basel. And it's going to be very hard to, bet against him. He did against Benaper, 6-1, 6-3. Flawless. He didn't put any foot wrong.
At all.
Near perfect.
Minutes in the first set.
And so
under an hour, he was done.
He does powers on, and so we'll see if anybody can, stop him at any stage.
But in the quarterfinals, he's going to be facing Andre Manarino. Manarino, came from behind to beat Canadian Denis Shapovalov.
Yes.
So Shapovalov is another player you feel he's really very good. But we'll see how Federer is going to fare against Manarino, because that's the game I really want to look forward to. Manarino is a French guy, but then he's not one of those popular players in the circuit at all. But then he would just have to deal with that 6-year-old Roger Federer.
Yeah, that's the job that he has, and nobody's envying him now. Yeah, you have to do this one in 3 sets. Not easy when you lose your first set, and you have to dig deep, come back to win. It's not always easy. But he did what he had to do against somebody I consider to be a fast rising star as well, Shapovalov, and somebody had to win.
Yeah, someone had to win.
Tough contest. Somebody had to win. You can see bats flying, rackets flying around, all in an attempt to keep themselves in the game. One person emerged winner, and that one person has a tough luck of meeting Roger Federer.
Yeah, a very tough one, because I don't envy him at all, meeting Roger Federer in the quarterfinals. Go for a break now. We'll come back. We're talking about Juan Martín del Potro, how far he's going in Vienna.